Okay, so I'm Colin Durrant. I do a lot of writing on Substack, and I'm just going to do a quick video on my latest post, which is about your mindset that creates your reality. So the creative mind can only be activated when our brain is calm and stress free. When we sit in the vibration of worry and concern and fear, we cannot operate at our highest self. We cannot access that highest version of ourselves when you're in a struggling and suffering mindset. It is only when we can let go of everything happening around us, of our perceived sense of powerlessness, of our perceived sense that we have nothing to offer the world, that we are simply suffering. When we let go of this mindset, then we have access to a different version of ourselves, a higher version that does not complain, does not see the world as a tough place. Instead, the higher version of ourselves sees the beauty in the world, the gift of life and of human experience, the beauty of every sunrise and every sunset, the beauty of every animal, every insect, every bird, and every human. When we can access the version of ourselves that sees and appreciates all of that, that does not live in fear, but lives in gratitude and beauty, then our brain and our reality will change in an instant. We choose to see what we see. It means that we all have the power to go to the same place and see something totally different to the person stood right next to us. We choose to see what we choose to. When we stand there with a heart full of love and gratitude to the universe and to God for the gift that has been bestowed upon us, when we understand that we're not supposed to suffer and struggle. In fact, our environment doesn't actually matter. Our environment doesn't dictate how we feel. For one person living in Africa with a tiny house and very little food can embrace the gift of life. Another living in America in a huge house with multiple cars and a beautiful swimming pool can be tormented by their mind. They can be in that environment and still be suffering and struggling. They can even take their own life because their mindset is focused on what they don't have rather than what they do have. There are countless examples of this in the world today. Many famous people, despite having every material thing going, do not have peace in their mind. And this gift is the greatest of all. The gift of being at peace with your own thoughts and feelings and mind. And that does not depend on your environment. For in every environment, God and the universe exists, even in Gaza and other places, filled with war and hate and anger and fear. God and the universe still exist, and love is always present. Perhaps a soldier will rescue someone out of unconditional love for another human they see needs their help. In every situation, no matter how hard or harsh, there exists love. When we see everything as a gift, when we see hardship and challenges in our life as opportunities to learn and grow, when we embrace these challenges, when we learn the lesson rather than giving up and choosing to struggle and suffer in that moment, we understand that everything is a choice. We understand that when seemingly bad things happen to help us be a better person, to help us see that we have an opportunity to access our highest self, to raise our vibration, to breathe deeply into our chest, to expand our heart, to feel the love around us, to see the beauty around us, to embrace a sense of gratitude that we are actually alive to experience whatever it is we are experiencing in this moment right now. We are alive, and while we are alive, there is hope. So today's lesson is that suffering and pain and struggle exist in our mind and not in our environment. Do you ever experience a time when things seem so bad that you actually laugh out loud? They get to a point where things around you do seem bad and getting worse, that you laugh and wonder how much worse they can actually get. It is in these moments that you can recognize that all exists in your mind. What's more, we are creating it. And we create suffering and struggle from our mindset that lives in that low vibration. When our vibration is low, we feel sadness and powerless and unhappy. We create more of that for ourselves because those feelings snowball. Our mind is extremely powerful. It can literally create the reality we choose, but we have to be aware of what reality we are choosing. We are in control and in power of the snowball effect, but we have to be aware. We have to be aware of our thoughts and our feelings. When we become aware of how we are feeling, what we are thinking, then we get to change it if we need to. And we change the direction of the snowball from negative thoughts and feelings to positive ones. Regardless of our environment, our true power lies in our mind, and it is powered by our heart. And all of this creates a reality in this moment right now. It manifests itself into physically what's happening in our life. So embrace this power, be aware of this power, and simply go and play with it. Life is supposed to be a game. It is supposed to be fun and enjoyable. It is supposed to be full of amazing experiences. It is a giant playground. Yes, it may be full of dangers, but when we are aware of what's going on around us, when we are not in high stress, when we are not walking around as a victim of our life, but instead we are walking around as a creator of our own life, when we take charge of our thoughts and feelings, when we choose to see the love and beauty all around us, then we create a different reality for ourselves. And in that reality, we do not suffer and struggle every day. We choose to smile and be happy. We choose to sing. We choose a heart full of love and joy. We choose high vibration. We choose to help others, and we allow ourselves to be helped by others. We are all powerful beings. We all have free will and get to choose what mindset we want to have. Thanks for listening.